pretty cool. Play it one more time. Why not?
Hey, Dub Nation, it's Chris Paul, and you're listening to The Morning Roast with Bonta Hill and Joe Shasky on 95.7 The Game.
Oh, man. Roasters.
CP3. CP3.
When we asked Frank Vogel about Crooker, he said his IQ has really...
Did you hear that?
Here's CP3 on Here in the Chat.
Yeah, it was. Dario looked at me and started laughing, and I couldn't help but laugh. That was a first.
That was a first. Even Chris Paul's trying to get accustomed to being a member of the Golden State Warriors.
I like that he's self-deprecating because you're talking about missing shots, and then at the end he's like, well, I was part of a team that missed 27 straight threes. And everyone in Warriorland was like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
We're well aware.
We know. Eric Gordon in the other locker room knows, too. I'm sure you didn't want to hear about it.
You know what, though? I'm here for the whole CP3 experience.
Oh, man.
It is interesting. Nothing is funnier than hering Charles Barkley pronounce the Warriors dead after 24 minutes of basketball.
Oh, he said they were cooked.
Yeah.
The Warriors are cooked. At the end of the game, there was some old lady leaving. He goes, that lady is as old as the Warriors starters.
Well, there was a poor lady who fell down, and then
wow, I saw her right there.
Yeah,
courtside.
She fell down, and then the game stopped, and then Kerr comes over, and then Katie and Kerr have like an embrace.
Right, I saw that.
And then as the lady's leaving, she's got the yellow towel, and she starts waving the yellow towel, and I was like, let's go.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool. I was right there. I see that. I was like, what the hell is going on there?
Did she just slip?
I think she just slipped.
Okay.
I thought somebody was drunk. I was like, please don't, I thought it was somebody else who slipped and got drunk or whatnot. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
I was, given what's happened in my family, I'm like, I hope that person didn't have a heart condition of some sort.
No,
but she's okay. And,
the lady didn't milk it. She was in her 70s or 80s.
I mean, what do we
Calm
do? She was clearly older. Can we have a little? Can we have a little grace for our older people in our audience?
Come on. Anyway, if you want to go to Chase Center, hit a few shots. At the same spot CP3 shoots it from. 95.7 The Game is giving you a chance to do just that with our first ever 95.7 The Game knockout tournament at Chase Center. Tune into the roast the week of October 30th, which is the Niners bye week, starting on Monday. The following week, November 6th, and make sure you're listening to each show at 7:30 in the morning. Again, 7:30 a.m. to learn how you can qualify each show during that 2-week stretch. We'll be picking one winner each show. Make sure you're locked in the 95.7 Game during those weeks so you can have a chance to launch shots from the very same spot that Steph Curry does. Again, you want to be listening the week of the bye week, October 30th, which starts on Monday. All right, CP3, 888-957-9570. Chris Paul. How'd he do in his debut? Well, he didn't shoot the ball well, right? 4-15 overall, 0-6 from the three-point line. He did get some good looks. I thought he had a very, very special third quarter. He had his fingerprints all over that quarter in which the Warriors outscored the Suns 40-19, 27-5, right out of the locker room there. But overall, what you think of CP3? His debut as a member of the Golden State Warriors.
I thought it was good. I really liked the way that he was commanding the attention of the young guys. So forget the on-court stuff. TNT kept showing the huddle or guys when they were in the timeouts or whatever, and you could clearly see that Kuminga and Moody, two guys, well, Kuminga in particular, we could say he sulked at the end of last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's being over the top
or
he was
accurate.
Sulking. Okay. I don't know if he would have listened to one of the guys on the bench who is one of the senior players on the team.
Right.
And it felt like CP3 clearly had his attention and was talking to him. And that's the kind of coaching that Iggy used to do on the bench when he actually played. And I think that when he was in street clothes, I think it kind of fell on deaf ears.
Right.
So to have CP3 there imparting his wisdom, that clearly is soaked in by the youngsters. Now, how much does that factor in? I don't know. But that was a big positive for me. Second thing that I noticed is that he is drawing fouls for this team on a team that fouled like crazy but didn't get a lot of fouls. It was sure nice to have the whistle in our advantage, especially with that second unit.
22-28 from the free throw line overall. Chris Paul, 6-7 from the free throw line. Drew some calls there. The Warriors got to the charity stripe more than Phoenix. They turned the ball over less than Phoenix. They also dominated the points off turnovers, which is really, it was a wide gap with the points off turnovers for a while there. It was 20-4 at one point when it came to points off turnovers. Phoenix was able to close the gap there. Ended up being 22-9, Warriors advantage. It's just I got to make some shots. And that's where I get to Klay Thompson. How are we feeling about Klay Thompson, Warrior fans? 888-957-9570. He's going to have the spotlight on him all season long. We understand he's in a contract year. We understand that he doesn't want to really sacrifice anything. We understand that he's not the same player that he was a few years ago. Heck, I don't even know if he's the same player that he was 2 years ago. Defensively, there were some moments there. Offensively, I thought he forced it at times, trying to find his own shot. The one sequence where he missed a three, got the offensive rebound, clanks it from the baseline. I was like, whoa, that's not a rhythm shot. And then when he's bringing the ball up the floor, for the love of God, get the ball out of Klay Thompson's hands when it comes to running a half-court offense. Now, I'm not trying to come down Klay's road. But Chris Paul one time just deflected to Klay Thompson, deferred to Klay. He brings the ball up the floor. He's dribbling. He throws it out of bounds, cross court.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on here? So teams like Sacramento, like the Lakers, like we saw last night, they're going to make Klay Thompson put the ball on the floor.
Yes.
That's not his game. That's what Chris Paul's there for. That's what Steph is there for. Hell, even JK. You want to handle the ball on the half court? Handle the ball on the half court. But I thought Klay had an up and down night.
Yeah, he's always been streaky. It felt like he was in and out of flow all night. He made a really nice pass to, I believe it was Kevon Looney in the first half on a little nice bounce pass. That was really nice. Look, we're going to get into shots and the selection and all that and defense. For me, the fact that he was rebounding was the big positive.
Yeah.
I want to take the positive here. The rebounding was positive. He could still shoot.
Right.
The discernment is always going to be an issue with him. Then it comes to the defense. He's just not a 2. He's not a 3. To me, he's a stretch 4, and he can play certain threes in certain occasions. He's not really guarding Okogie. He's not going to be able to guard Booker, even though Booker's their point guard.
Right.
I think defensively they have to pick and choose their spots to mitigate, having him exposed out on the perimeter. He's not that guy. Right now, I'm viewing this as GP2 is a perimeter defender, not 1s, 2s, whatever.
Right.
GP2, Kuminga, Wiggins, Moody, who else?
Spot in on this team. Maybe Draymond at times. I
would agree with you at times. Yeah, picking and choosing his spots. And I'm looking and I'm saying to myself, I think Moody to me is the only legitimate 2, the guys in shooting guard, who can be a perimeter defender that we can rely on.
Yeah. No, I look, at times he guarded Kevin Durant well last night. At times he knows where to be. But at times he gets lost. And Klay's weakness defensively was always playing off the basketball. Even on the last pick and roll there with Devin Booker and Nurkic, you can see Chris Paul and Klay Thompson. They're on that back line there. I don't know if there's a communication breakdown on who needs to step up, who needs to fill that gap, who needs to step up on Nurkic to make it tough on him, difficult on him. But it's a tough ask to say, hey, Klay, you've been a perimeter defender your entire career. Now I need you to post up. Now I need you to guard bigs. I need you to guard on the block. I need you to guard off the ball. That's going to be tough for Klay Thompson. There's going to be an adjustment there.